Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Today's video is going to be 10 self-care ideas that you can do when you're having a chill day. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. And yeah, I've done a video on self-care before, talking about why it's so important and all that, but I've not done a video on like different like self-care ideas. But here's like some of the things that I do on my self-care days. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and remember, it's important to take a day for yourself sometimes. Like, you can't always be doing things to people. You can't always be doing your college work. Sometimes you just got to have a day to yourself to get yourself back on track and like get your. And it's important for your mental health as well to have time to yourself, because after all, you spend the most time with yourself. You don't spend time with anyone else as much as you spend time with yourself. So it's important to love yourself and to do things that you enjoy, to like just escape from the world for a bit and just relax. So it's important to switch off from time to time. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Tip number one is read a book you enjoy. It can be any book. It can be a book on some of your special interests. It can be a book that you just want to learn something new about. Like, think, oh, this book looks interesting, maybe I'll read this. But honestly, reading is such a great self-care activity, because it like takes you into another world and you just chill and just get lost in the book. And it's such a beautiful way to just spend time with yourself. Like, one of the best things is to get lost in a book and just feel all the emotions in the book and just read, and just it's just a good way to switch off from the world. And I used to hate reading because I was terrible at reading, very behind from my peers, but now I absolutely love reading. And I think it's a great way to just like rewind and just relax. And like, it's definitely a good thing to do just before bed, because it makes you just relax and forget about everything bad that's happened, especially if you had a really bad day. So I highly recommend like reading a book to just get lost and just relax. Tip number two is listen to music. Listen to a song you really enjoy or an artist you really enjoy, because trust me, if you listen to music you really enjoy, you can get lost in the music. And plus, music can fit all sorts of different moods. So for example, if you had a really bad day, you can listen to a sad song that you really, really like to like get lost in that song, and then it ends up making you feel better afterwards, because you realise that you're not alone in your struggles, because no one's alone in what they're suffering. So music's a great way to connect, and just it really helps. Tip number three, write a poem, a story, or just write down generally how you're feeling. I feel like writing is one of the best ways to write about how you're feeling when you're like upset or sad, because for me anyway, I struggle to communicate verbally when I'm like really upset. So communicating through a notepad is much, much easier for me. And I feel like I get my words out much, much better that way. So when I'm upset, I always write my feelings down, and I just love to write stories. I can just use my imagination and just write about whatever I want. And a poem, I feel like poems are very personal, and I love writing in poems and all that. As you guys know, I write poems on Instagram, and I really enjoy writing poems about myself in particular. So yeah, do some writing, because it's really relaxing and a great self-care activity. And you can like write about how you're doing, or just write a story in general. Just writing just escapes you from reality and brings you into a brand new world. And it's one of the best things to do with your self-care. So definitely write. Like, I highly recommend it. And especially if you're into it, but even if you're not into it, writing can still be a really good thing to do. And yeah, I just really recommend it. Draw a picture or doodle. For me, I never used to be into art. I used to hate art, but recently I've really gotten into it since like leaving school. And it's great because you can like draw pictures of things that you're really into, and just there's just something really relaxing about colouring in, isn't there? Like, just something really relaxing about it. So I really enjoy like drawing a picture. Like, for me, I love drawing Animal Crossing animals, because I love Animal Crossing. And the Roost is going to be coming out soon on the 5th of November, and so I feel like drawing Brewster, that would be like really cool. Like drawing him, so it's going to be quite hard. He's quite hard to draw, but it'd be really cool to do, and to draw some of the other characters that are coming. So Animal Crossing just announced a huge update, and I'm really excited about it. And I want to draw all the characters and all the things that are going to be coming to it. So yeah, that'll be really exciting. So yeah, drawing's definitely a good self care activity, and I really recommend it. Just chill and like watch a movie or TV show you love. For example, for me, movies, I love Greatest Showman, Inside Out, and when it comes to TV shows, my favourite one's The Middle, because I just find The Middle so funny, and I can really relate to a lot of the characters, particularly Sue and Brick. So you just find that TV show and movie that you're really into. And I love Inside Out because it's psychology related, and obviously I love psychology and love trying to figure out what's going on inside of people. And And Greatest Showman is just a really enjoyable movie overall. I really like musicals and stuff like that. Got great music in it, and my favourite song in it is Million Dreams. I love that song. But yeah, anyway, just like watch a movie or a TV show to relax and chill out. It's a good self care activity and makes you just forget about everything for a while, you know. So definitely watch something. Again, it's another good escape from reality. Do some exercise, and like for me, I really enjoy playing basketball or going the Wii Fit, or even like going on the cycle bike that we've got recently in the kitchen. It's really fun to like play on. But yeah, exercising, you don't have to do it just for your weight. Just do it for your mental health. Like doing like exercising is a great thing to do because it just makes you feel so much better about yourself, and it's important to be happy with who you are. And I feel like exercising just helps in so many ways. And it takes your mind off things as well. It actually relaxes your body and relaxes your mind. So exercise is actually very good for your well-being, and it's not just about like trying to stay healthy. It's just for your well-being in general. It's really important to exercise, and even just going for a walk down the road is good for your self-care. Like having a walk in the woods takes your minds off things for a bit, you know. I really do feel like it does help a lot when you're feeling stressed. I definitely recommend doing a bit of exercising, even if it's just like for 10 minutes a day. You can play a game you love. Like playing a game is a really good way to escape from reality. For me, I love to play Animal Crossing on my Switch to switch off, or play Mario Kart, or play a game the Wii, like Wii Play, just something that just relaxes me, just an easygoing game I like to play on my self-care days. And it can really, really help just take your mind off things again. And again, it's just a great way to switch off. And I generally recommend playing a game that you enjoy and just relaxes your mind, you know. Do your nails, makeup. For me, when I do like my nails, my makeup is a great self-care activity. It's just something to do for a bit of fun, just to kill time, I guess. Like sometimes I just do my makeup randomly and I go, oh, this sometimes it just makes you feel better about yourself when you do your makeup. You feel more awake and more alive, you know. I'm not wearing makeup today, but because I just can't be bothered doing it today. But some days I really do want to do it just for enjoyment, and I like to paint my nails. I find it's a really relaxing activity, and I really love using my imagination and thinking, what colours am I going to use? What designs am I going to do? And it's just really, really fun to do. At the moment, I've got Animal Crossing nails, as you can see. I got those done the other week, and they're honestly amazing. Like the person I go to does incredible nails, just a couple of doors away from me as well. So that's really cool. But yeah, I love doing my nails, my makeup. It's really fun, and I highly recommend doing it just for the enjoyment. Just get like a photo album out and look at pictures in a photo album. I think it's just really nice looking back at pictures from your childhood and seeing how much you've changed. Like I just love doing that. And it's really nice seeing pictures with your family and friends and looking back at it and thinking, oh my god, I remember that day. That's such an incredible day. I really enjoyed that. I'd love to go back to that time. Obviously, I can't go back to that time, but it's really nice to see that time again in a picture. It's just something really emotional and happy about looking back on photo albums. Like whenever I'm in a relaxed mood, I just like to look at a photo album, and it just makes me relax for a bit and think, oh, I have all these amazing people in my life. I'm so lucky and all that. I definitely recommend just looking at a photo album for self care, because especially when you feel like you're alone, you have no one in your life, just looking at a photo album reminds you of all these incredible family and friends you have, and it just makes me feel so, so much better. So I highly recommend just looking through a photo album and just switching off and looking at it and just like relax, and like it's just one of the best things. And it's really nice, and it's a really good thing to talk about as well. You can just be with your family and be like, oh, remember that day, and just have like a chat about it. I just think it's really, really enjoyable, and I personally love looking through my photo albums. And my last self-care tip advice is just do something even simple, like wearing a face mask and having a nice hot bath, or putting a candle on while chilling and not really doing much. You don't have to do anything big to have self-care. Just even little things like that can feel amazing. Like whenever I put a face mask on, I take it off, I'm like, oh my god, my skin feels so nice, and it just makes me feel so relaxed. And the smell of a candle really relaxes me. That like makes me so, so happy. So yeah, even just the littlest of things can really help your self-care. Even just taking a few minutes out your day to like take time for yourself, it's really, really important. And if you have no time to yourself, you'd go crazy. You wouldn't be at your best, would you? You'd just be going mad, because you need to have time in your own thoughts. You need to like have time to yourself to get yourself on track again. So self-care is really, really important. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so sorry it's a very short video this week. Again, I've been very, very busy, but I thought I'd do like a little video on self-care ideas, because I thought this would be a great idea if you're thinking, I really want to have a self-care day, but I'm not too sure what I want to do. well, now I've got a bundle of ideas that you can do. So you can choose an idea from my list or just do something entirely different to what I've said. But I just thought I'd give some ideas to maybe help out some of you guys. But I really hope you guys enjoy this, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel like I said before. And yeah, bye for now.